Saturday is a good night of both boxing and MMA, so let's jump straight into these quick predictions. Over on ESPN Plus, Carl Frampton should knock out his late replacement opponent to set up a title shot at 130 versus Jamel Herring next in November on ESPN. And in the co-main event, Michael Conlan isn't powerful, but he's skilled and should win unanimously to set up a title shot at 122 versus Angelo Leo. Over on Showtime, Otto Wallin has a tough matchup in his first fight since when he busted Tyson Fury's eye last year, but I think he pulls through on points as well. And in the main event, WBC super middleweight champion David Benavidez is a promoter's dream because he's big, powerful, fluent in both English and Spanish, and only 23 years old. He could get upset by Angulo, but I expect a statement knockout win from him as well inside of 8 rounds. And that next fight we want to see is the Clash of Styles fight between Benavidez and Caleb Plant to unify the division so they can settle their beef as well. Saturday's best female fight is on DAZN, and I see Cecilia Brækhus winning on points to snap Joe Louis's record of 25 consecutive title defenses. And if Katie Taylor wins her rematch with Delphine Persoon next Saturday on DAZN, all I'm going to say is get ready because the Brækhus versus Taylor undisputed title fight would be the biggest in the history of women's boxing. Expect a knockout win from Israel Madrimov in the co-main. He's skilled, athletic, and looks like a young Lomachenko at 154. He's one of the 2 best prospects you'll see on Saturday, with the other being none other than Sugar Sean O'Malley in the UFC 252 co-main. His star power is limitless, but first he's got to crack the top 10, and it starts with beating Chito Vera. It's a tougher test than people think, but I do see O'Malley winning by a second-round knockout with that phenomenal striking he has. But we're not going to really know as much that we need to know until he's matched up with a top-level bantamweight wrestler. But make no mistake, Stipe versus Cormier determines the UFC's best heavyweight of all time, and that is the best fight of the night, bar none. It comes down to conditioning and whether Stipe's striking and reach advantages can stop DC from closing the distance to wrestle. But the fact that they each have knockout wins over each other is why I've gone back and forth on this thing all week long. But I've finally settled on Cormier's healthier back, helping him recapture the heavyweight belt by decision to ride off into the sunset on a stacked night of fights.
This is David Benavidez, and you're listening to the Gould Show.